Now I know in my last vlog I said that we would be taking a little bit of time off from vlogging so that I could get my school done, but today was just too lovely of a day not to share with you guys. So we're out here in the greenhouse today and we're going to get it planted, and as you can see, Miley is adding wood chips to the walkway. Basically, we've just been hanging out and having a wonderful day. We're really late to the game on this because we should already have radishes up. And as you can see, they're still in the package. But we're going to be planting our radishes, and I want to plant some peas. We'll probably plant those outside. And Miley's going to get some zinnias started. And we're going to plant some spinach. Then over here, as you can see, some of our cabbage didn't come up. So we're going to plant some more of it in the empty spots. Then we got some lettuces and more radishes, and gonna get our cucumbers started. Just all sorts of things. And Brooke is at the store right now because she wanted to buy some herbs. We didn't quite have all the herb seeds that she wanted to plant. So she's in town right now getting that stuff, and she's gonna be back shortly. And we're just gonna get a bunch of stuff done. Right? Yep. You got this all finished? Yep. This looks really, really nice. And you're pooped out?
Yes.
So we've been trying to figure out how to plan out the greenhouse this year. And I'm kind of wanting to plant vegetables, kind of like what we did last year in here, and kind of use it more as a growth tunnel than an actual greenhouse, because it just kind of works better in our area. And I think things grew really well last year out here. What I'm thinking of doing is putting the radishes in this area, and then I want to put the chard under the bench because it grew really well there last year. And then I think we had the cucumbers right in this area, and then they grew up, and then they also kind of took over that area. But I think this year I'm going to go ahead and maybe move them down a little bit right in this area, let them grow up this way like that. And then last year I dedicated this whole back end to tomatoes because my plan was that once frost hit, we could close up the greenhouse and have tomatoes for a little while longer, but it just seemed like as soon as our first freeze hit, our tomatoes were done even in here, so I'm not even going to try that this year. Basically, I'm going to go ahead and plant all of our tomatoes outside, and the only tomato I am going to plant in here is the little Sun Gold cherry yellow tomatoes, because they did really well in here last year, and I thought it was really handy to come out here and pick them for salads and stuff like that, and then I'll have to go clear out into the garden to get them. And it looks like the garden fairies are moving in.
Yep.
What happened to that?
I actually don't know what happened to it. Oh, I see a hole in it.
Looks like
It's rusted.
got rusted and everything. And it just makes it look more realistic and adds to the look a little bit, doesn't it?
It does.
So anyway, while she gets her fairies all set up, I'm going to go ahead and get started on planting the radishes.
Oh, I know what the fairies are doing this year. I know what they're doing. They're preparing to steal your garden.
Oh no, they better not steal my garden.
Oh no. Do we have like super glue or anything? Because a fairy's head just fell off.
Yeah, we probably have some super glue in the house, maybe.
Or not.
Maybe we just might have to get some new fairies. Put those fairies to rest and
Yeah.
get some new ones.
This one's even missing its wings.
Oh man.
And feet.
Well, Brooke made it back and she started her planting.
I decided not to do the succulent and cactus seeds, mainly because I can't find any. So I was hoping I could just, run to Walmart and get like a package of cactus seeds, but I can't even find that. So I decided to plant herbs instead. So I'm trying some new ones this year. I'm doing rosemary and lavender. I've tried planting them before, but they never grew, so hopefully this time I can make them grow. I took a picture of a monarch I found.
Yes. Monarchs are starting to arrive here.
Yay. I've heard has been less of them than past years, haven't there?
Well, I read an article this year that there's a whole bunch heading to Kansas this year, so we might have a bunch of monarchs this year.
I hope.
We still need to get some milkweed. We've been wanting to do that and plant it around here so that way the monarchs will have something to eat when they stop. We need to do that.
We do.
We're kind of late in the game on everything this year, but next year we'll get back on track.
I have 24 basil plants, 12 cilantro plants, 12 parsley plants, 6 thyme plants, 6 oregano plants, and then 6 rosemary and 6 lavender.
Yep, that sounds good to me.
It sounds good, okay.
So the camera died and I had to take it in the house for a little while and let it recharge. And so while that was going on, I planted some peas right along the fence right there. The soil that we have right here is some that came from our compost pile. We had a really low spot that flooded whenever it rained right here, and so we brought in a bunch of compost, kind of filled it up. So it'll be interesting to see how the onions do when they grow.